Before we begin, ensure you're in a comfortable environment where you won't be disturbed for the next 20 to 30 minutes. This recording is designed for use in a safe, stationary position and should never be used while driving or operating machinery. Remember that hypnosis is simply a natural state of focused attention, one you've experienced countless times when deeply absorbed in a meaningful activity. Throughout this experience, your awareness remains present, and you maintain complete control. Find a position where your body feels well supported. Allow your spine to find its natural alignment. Now I invite you to look slightly upward, toward a spot where the wall meets the ceiling, or any comfortable point above eye level. This specific eye position naturally activates neural circuits associated with hypnotic receptivity. As you gaze at this point, you might notice your eyelids beginning to feel heavy. And that's perfectly natural. When they feel ready to close, allow them to do so. And as your eyes close, you might begin to notice the rhythm of your breathing. The natural flow of air. In and out. Requiring no conscious effort on your part. Now, notice 3 sounds in your environment. Just become aware of them without judgment. Notice how sounds naturally come and go in your awareness, like gentle waves lapping against a shore. Next, become aware of 3 physical sensations in your body. Perhaps the pressure where your body contacts the surface supporting you, like being buoyed by warm, gentle waters. The temperature of the air on your skin, reminding you of the boundary between yourself and the world around you. The weight of your hands resting comfortably, as if floating on a calm surface. Now, imagine a gentle, warm wave of relaxation beginning at the top of your head, like warm water being poured slowly and luxuriously over your scalp. Feel how this warmth penetrates beyond the surface, reaching into every cell. As this warm wave moves downward, your scalp muscles release any unnecessary tension, dissolving completely like salt in warm bathwater. This soothing wave continues across your forehead, allowing the tiny muscles around your eyes to soften and release, just as tension cannot exist in the presence of warm, flowing water. Feel this warm wave flow down to your jaw, an area where we often hold tension related to financial stress without realizing it. Just as warm water softens what is rigid, allow your jaw to become loose and pliable, with your teeth slightly apart and your tongue resting comfortably in your mouth. Imagine warm currents washing away the tension of forced smiles, tight words, or unspoken worries about money. This healing wave of warmth continues down your neck, across your shoulders, where so many carry the weight of financial responsibility, and through your arms to your fingertips. Notice any pleasant sensations that might arise, perhaps a feeling of warmth, heaviness, or gentle tingling, like floating in perfectly temperate waters where no effort is required to stay afloat. The soothing warmth flows down through your chest, softening the muscles between your ribs with each breath, just as warm water softens and expands what it touches. Feel it dissolving the constriction that often accompanies financial anxiety, allowing your breath to move freely, abundantly. The warm current continues through your abdomen, the center of your personal power and worth, releasing any tension held there about deserving or receiving. Now feel this liquid relaxation flowing through your lower back, an area particularly responsive to stress release and often tight from the posture of carrying burdens. Allow those muscles to soften and adjust naturally to proper alignment, just as your relationship with money realigns to its natural, flowing state. Let this warm wave continue through your hips, down your legs, all the way to your feet and toes, melting any remaining resistance to moving forward financially. Your entire body now experiences this state of comfortable relaxation, floating effortlessly in warm, supportive waters, just as you can move through your financial life with ease and support when you release tension and resistance. As your body relaxes, imagine yourself approaching the edge of a warm, crystal-clear lagoon. The water shimmers invitingly in the gentle sunlight, steam rising softly from its surface. This is a sacred place where transformation happens naturally, effortlessly. As you step forward, you feel the pleasant warmth enveloping your feet. The sensation is immediately soothing, like a warm embrace welcoming you home. Notice how the warmth penetrates deep into the tissues of your feet, melting away any tension that may have been stored there, just as salt dissolves completely in warm water. With each step deeper into these nurturing waters, your body responds with waves of relaxation twice as profound as before. As the water reaches your ankles, then your calves, feel how the warmth seeps into every muscle fiber, every tendon, every cell. Any remaining stress or strain begins to dissolve, released into the healing waters surrounding you. The water now reaches your waist, supporting your body weight, creating a wonderful sensation of buoyancy. Notice how the gentle upward pressure of the water seems to lift not only your physical body but also elevates your spirits, your expectations, your sense of possibility. Feel the warm currents swirling around your torso, releasing the tension you may hold in your solar plexus, that place where financial worries often manifest physically. Just as warm water loosens and relaxes tight muscles, feel these nurturing waters dissolving old patterns of financial stress and constriction. As the water rises to your shoulders, you find yourself effortlessly floating, completely supported. The warm water cradles you perfectly, much like abundance cradles those who are open to receiving it. Feel how the gentle, rhythmic currents of the water match the natural rhythm of your breathing. Each wave washing over you brings you deeper into this receptive state, just as each positive financial experience builds upon the last. I'll now count from 10 to 1. With each number, allow yourself to submerge deeper into this nurturing water, floating twice as deeply into relaxation. 10. Feeling the water's gentle support, cradling you just as abundance supports those who welcome it. 9. Twice as relaxed. The warmth penetrating deeper, dissolving any resistance to financial ease. 8. Releasing analytical thought, allowing your mind to flow like warm currents. 7. Embracing experiential awareness, feeling the buoyancy lifting away financial heaviness. 6. Noticing how naturally this occurs, just as money flows naturally when channels are open. 5. Halfway there, suspended in perfect balance, neither sinking in scarcity nor straining for wealth. 4. Floating even deeper, tensions of financial worry dissolving completely like salt in warm water. 3. Your subconscious mind fully engaged, absorbing abundance just as your skin absorbs the healing warmth. 2. Almost there. Boundaries between you and the nurturing water blurring, just as the boundary between you and prosperity dissolves. 1. Deeply receptive while remaining completely in control, floating effortlessly in this transformative state. In this receptive state, your brain's natural neuroplasticity is enhanced. Neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to create new neural pathways and strengthen existing ones. Every time you experience this state of focused attention, the pathways associated with financial abundance become stronger and more accessible. Now I'll share evidence-based affirmations designed to transform your relationship with money. As you hear each one, allow your mind to create a vivid internal representation of yourself embodying these qualities. Money flows naturally to me when I apply my unique skills and knowledge with confidence. Money flows naturally to me when I apply my unique skills and knowledge with confidence. I notice with interest how financial opportunities appear in unexpected places when I remain open and aware. I notice with interest how financial opportunities appear in unexpected places when I remain open and aware. My unconscious mind naturally identifies valuable ways to serve others, creating win-win exchanges. My unconscious mind naturally identifies valuable ways to serve others, creating win-win exchanges. With each positive money exchange, my confidence in creating wealth multiplies effortlessly. With each positive money exchange, my confidence in creating wealth multiplies effortlessly. I am simultaneously relaxed and alert when making financial decisions, accessing both intuition and analysis. I am simultaneously relaxed and alert when making financial decisions, accessing both intuition and analysis. I find it fascinating how easily I now recognize the value I provide and communicate it clearly to others. I find it fascinating how easily I now recognize the value I provide and communicate it clearly to others. My brain is rewiring itself to make financial abundance my default expectation rather than a distant possibility. My brain is rewiring itself to make financial abundance my default expectation rather than a distant possibility. I am developing an extraordinary ability to see resources that have been available all along. I am developing an extraordinary ability to see resources that have been available all along. Money is simply flowing energy, a measure of value exchanged, and I participate in this flow with ease. Money is simply flowing energy, a measure of value exchanged, and I participate in this flow with ease. I am worthy of abundance and capable of managing wealth responsibly for the benefit of myself and others. I am worthy of abundance and capable of managing wealth responsibly for the benefit of myself and others. Allow these suggestions to integrate naturally at both the conscious and unconscious levels. Your mind will accept what serves your highest good. Now we'll use the neuroscience of memory to create vivid internal representations of financial ease that your brain processes similarly to actual memories. Just as warm water reshapes what it surrounds, these future memories will reshape your financial reality. First, imagine yourself waking up tomorrow morning. As you become aware of your body, there's a new sensation, similar to how you feel after emerging from a perfect warm bath, refreshed, renewed, optimistic. Notice a new sense of possibility flowing through you as you begin your day, like warm currents moving effortlessly through your awareness. Feel a natural confidence in your ability to create value and receive abundance in return. Your body relaxed yet energized, just as warm water simultaneously soothes and invigorates. Create a clear internal image of yourself confidently offering your services or products. There's an ease in your movements, like the graceful motion of someone perfectly adapted to moving through water. Notice the fluidity in your communication, the natural authority in your posture, upright yet relaxed, supported from within. You're completely present, focused on the value you provide rather than doubt or hesitation about compensation. Just as a person floating in warm water focuses on the pleasure of the experience rather than the effort of staying afloat. See yourself receiving payment with gratitude and ease. Money flows toward you naturally, like warm currents drawn to shores. Notice the natural exchange of energy, your valuable contribution flowing outward, financial resources flowing inward. There's no resistance, no unworthiness, just a balanced exchange. Like the perfect equilibrium of floating in warm water, neither sinking nor struggling. Notice how this success feels in your body, perhaps a warm sensation flowing through your chest like gentle thermal currents. A buoyant lightness in your shoulders as if supported by water. A natural smile forming. The feeling is similar to being immersed in perfectly warm water, your muscles relaxed yet responsive, your mind clear yet creative, your breathing deep and effortless. Anchor this feeling by touching your thumb and index finger together. This physical gesture can now trigger this state of financial confidence whenever you choose, instantly bringing back the sensation of being supported by warm, nurturing waters of abundance. Now shift to a different scenario. Imagine yourself making a financial decision from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Just as warm water opens pores and increases circulation, Feel how abundance opens your perception and increases your awareness of possibilities. Notice how differently you perceive options when you're not constricted by fear. Your vision clear and expansive. Like opening your eyes underwater in crystal clear, warm waters. Feel your natural rhythm of evaluating opportunities with both intuition and analysis. Moving through decisions with the same ease a body moves through warm water, without struggle, without force. Visualize positive financial outcomes unfolding naturally from your decisions, flowing toward you with the inevitability of water seeking its own level. See resources multiplying as you align your actions with your authentic values, just as warm water expands what it touches. Again, notice how this success feels in your body, the warmth, the buoyancy, the effortless support, and reinforce that thumb to index finger anchor. Your brain is now creating neural pathways that make financial abundance your default expectation rather than merely a possibility. Just as your body naturally expects to float when immersed in water. As we prepare to complete this session, allow a moment for integration. Your unconscious mind will continue processing these suggestions, strengthening these neural pathways even after this session concludes. You might notice subtle shifts in your relationship with money immediately, while other changes will emerge naturally over time with continued practice. Each time you return to this recording, these effects will compound. Remember that the thumb to index finger gesture you've anchored can help you access this state of financial confidence whenever you choose. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll become more alert and oriented to your surroundings, while maintaining the positive effects of this session. 1. Becoming aware of your body and its position. 2. Energy returning to your muscles. 3. Becoming aware of sounds in your environment. 4. Feeling refreshed, alert, and positive. 5. Eyes opening, fully alert yet carrying this resource state forward. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Perhaps stretch gently if you wish. Know that you can return to this state whenever you choose. And each time you practice, these positive changes become more deeply integrated into your natural way of being.